At first, when Savile disappeared upstairs, I did wonder at first if she was still cross with me for a comment I made this morning. "Darling," she said to me, "I'm afraid cook's burnt the bacon. You'll have to be satisfied with a kiss for breakfast." "Oh, all right," I said. "Send her in." Savile was not amused. Not amused at all, no. Ah, there you are, Middlewick. Splendid, splendid. Middlewick, why don't you be Lady Windermere?
Be Lady Windermere?
But of course, you were quoting from her, were you not? Yes, and misfortunes too. Why don't you be her? Save me the trouble.
And misfortunes too, any amount of them.
Well, come along, Middlewick. A little more than that. After all, Lady Windermere is always so dramatic, flinging her arms everywhere. Come on.
I myself, for example, am in great danger in the coming year by both land and sea. So I propose to live in a hot air balloon and have my dinners drawn up in a basket every evening.
Middlewick, I believe this may assist you.
Hello?
Lady Windermere's fan? Ah, yes, splendid. And the voice, Middlewick, the voice. Don't forget the voice. Come along.
It is all written here in my little finger. Oh, the palm of my hand, I forget which. Now, will somebody please go and find Mr. Podgers, or I shall have to look for him myself.
Our eyes met, and for a moment there was silence. Mr. Podgers, I must insist on your giving me a straightforward answer to a question I am going to put to you.
Another time, my lord, the Duchess left one of her gloves in here and has sent me to look for it. Here it is. Good evening, Lord Arthur.
You will not go? The Duchess is in no hurry.
It does not do to keep a lady waiting. The fairer sexes apt to become impatient.
Tell me what you saw there. Tell me the truth. I must know. I am not a child.
What makes you think I saw anything there, my lord, more than what I told you?
I know that you did, and I insist on your telling me what it was. Murder. That is what the chiromancist had seen there. Murder. The very night seemed to know it, and the desolate wind to howl it in my ear. Lady Clementina, if one was ever she's a little more diminutive. I think they recognize her. Splendid, splendid. As I entered the room, the old lady cried,
"Why, you bad man, why haven't you been to see me in all this time?"
"Oh, my dear Lady Clem, I never have a moment to myself."
Yes, I suppose that means you're going about town with Miss Sybil Merton and purchasing chiffons and talking nonsense.
I can assure you I have not seen Sybil in over 24 hours. As far as I can make out, she belongs entirely to her milliners. I told her that the marriage must be postponed for the moment, as until I had got rid of my fearful entanglements, I was not a free man. I implored her to trust me. Everything would come right, but patience was necessary. Sybil flung herself weeping into my arms. No. What are you doing, Middlewick? No, not Sybil. Not Sybil. There are lines that must be drawn, Middlewick. Not Sybil. Please, Middlewick, try to remember the importance of being earnest.